Hello, it's Ruby, and today is the first day of term, so it's Monday the 20th and I have my two first classes today, one for each of my modules. So it's actually really nice having like Monday starting off the term, because most years I've had to wait till like Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday, and this feels a lot more like the start of term because my first class is at 9:30 on a Monday. So I woke up about half an hour ago and I am now going to go and get some breakfast. On campus for the first time. We've just had our first class and it was really good. It was like a live Q&A. I've never had something like it. We just had to submit questions ahead of time, and now Blakely and I are going to have a study session because we've got like 3 hours till our next class. There are loads of study spaces on campus, and so we just found somewhere to work. And we had our Charles Dickens seminar in the afternoon, so we were just chatting through the seminar preparation questions which we had been given. We're just here to do interviews. We also had made packed lunches, so we ate lunch on campus.
This is the moment when your sandwich just collapses off.
Oh, it is going to, you just know it. Actually, that's upheld pretty well.
And after lunch I had a video to edit, so I got that done before we did some more seminar question work.
It's currently 7 o'clock and I've been doing admin and editing since I got back in, and I think we got in at like 5:15, so that's actually quite a lot. That's quite a long time. I'm honestly so tired. I'm surprised at how exhausted I am after my first day on campus, because we weren't actually there. Like we were there from, our first class was at 9:30 and then final class was finished at 4:30. And having not been on campus pretty much at all for 18 months, I mean, I had the occasional seminar last year. That was only for an hour though. Like, it was really weird being on campus for such a long time, and it was so nice. Like, the atmosphere is amazing. It was so sunny and there were loads of people about and everyone was chatting, catching up. I saw some people that I hadn't seen for a while because of COVID. It was nice being on campus. I loved having an in-person seminar, but I am so drained after it. Like, I don't remember being this drained, and like I don't remember being this drained before. Like, when I used to have in-person classes, did I find it this draining? Because I actually found that exhausting. And just being out, I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things you're gonna have to get used to again. But it was really great. I loved the Q&A session this morning. Really informative, great structure. And then the seminar was fun too. We had a 2-hour seminar and we were talking about Sketches by Boz and just running through like admin and stuff for the module. But yeah, all in all, very good first day of lectures. I'm just absolutely exhausted. and so I suppose we'll go down and make dinner soon. I think we're going to watch a film tonight, just something very light and a kind of a way to de-stress and turn off a little bit will be good. So I'm just finishing off with uploading one video, and then I am going to call it a night, I think. I'm so conscious that that vlog ended very, very abruptly, and so since the video is also quite short, it's like a few days later, I'm literally just editing it. I asked for some questions on Instagram about university. I thought I'd just answer one or two of them. That's something I want to try and start doing in these university vlogs. If you have any questions you want me to answer, things you want me to touch on, then do let me know in the comment section. Very much inspired by Holly Gabrielle to do this, because she did it at the end of her weekly vlog that she uploaded recently, like the first week of being an adult one, and I thought it was a really good idea. So the question I'm going to answer now, like at the end of today's video, is which modules I'm doing, because I do talk about my modules, and I'm trying to talk about my modules more in my videos because I really am enthusiastic about them. I love talking about them, and people seem to like hearing about them, and it's quite fun to be able to teach something about what I'm learning. Let me know if that is something you like to see. I did it in my first university vlog, and some people did seem to like it. So I'm doing two modules this term. I'm doing one on Charles Dickens and one which is life and death in early modern England. So the Charles Dickens module is, you know, as the name suggests, a module about Charles Dickens, using him to understand aspects of Victorian life, Victorian print cultures, the influence that he had. We did Sketches by Boz this week. We're doing Oliver Twist next week, then A Christmas Carol, David Copperfield, Hard Times. What else are we doing? A Tale of Two Cities, and there's one more. I can't remember the last one. Oh my gosh, what was it? It's one that's been added on this year, but I'm really enjoying that so far. I do love Charles Dickens. He's one of my favourite kind of classics writers. I haven't read masses of him, but everything I've read by him I have really loved, and so I'm looking forward to kind of giving myself the opportunity to read his books and keeping myself accountable with reading them too, because they are mammoth books, and sometimes I'm put off reading them just because I know that they are going to take me a long time, but because of this module I'm kind of held accountable and I have to finish them, so it's actually really, really good, and I'm looking forward to that module. Then the second one is Life and Death in Early Modern England. I'm enjoying both so far, but I am loving the Life and Death. This is looking at real life people in the early modern period, and so much of literature we focus on like a top-down approach, so we look at, you know, the elites, so we look at the monarchs, we look at the people who were educated and privileged and wealthy enough that they were able to publish texts, which is a hugely problematic part of English literature. But this module tries to unpick what daily, individual, ordinary life would have been like. So we're looking at motherhood and parenthood this week, and the actual like growing up and like childhood, and then it stretches chronologically into like middle age and death at the end, and it's just a really cool module, and I really love the early modern period too because it's so influential. I mean, it's called the early modern period for a reason, and I also just really love working with manuscripts, and I find that when you're doing early modern studies, it feels like detective work, and loads of things string together. It feels like everything is actually influencing each other and everything's in dialogue with each other, because I mean there are still lots of texts, but there are less than, for example, in the Victorian period, where you'll have subsections of literature happening and seem to be very remote from each other. Obviously everything like feeds in, but they can kind of, you can have two texts which are published and neither has any idea that the other exists. That's a quick insight into my modules. I'll probably talk about them a lot over the course of the term. I'm also obviously preparing for my dissertation at the moment too, and still haven't decided a dissertation topic. Hopefully I'll choose soon. I've organised meetings with some tutors to talk through it. Please tell me I'm not the only one. If you're doing your dissertation and you finding it hard to choose. Anyway, with that said, I'm going to round off this vlog. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a productive week.